Biden is now under federal investigation, according to a brand new report. That firm is called Blue Star Strategies. It is now facing scrutiny over work that it did for one of its clients, a Ukrainian energy company you've probably heard of. It's called Burisma. We know that the president's son previously served on its board. So let's bring in Fox News media analyst Howie Kurtz. He's also the host of Media Buzz. Howie, I guess the big picture question, because a lot of this stuff is complicated in the week, this person's client and that person's client. Do you think the media is doing a fair job of breaking down those details so Americans understand what's going on and understand how this potentially impacts President Biden?
Hunter Biden's sort of been off the media radar, but this story was broken by Politico. And what it makes clear, to get beyond the weeds, is that Hunter Biden's foreign deal-making continues to be a major headache for his father's White House. Now, the news here is the grand jury looking into possible illegal lobbying by this firm, Blue Star Strategies, on behalf of the infamous Burisma. The Wall Street Journal, Jillian, had already reported that this company had invoked Hunter Biden's name, trying to get a meeting at the State Department. And again, during that meeting, this is all while Joe Biden was president. Let's be clear, when you lobby the federal government without disclosing that you're being paid by a foreign entity, that's a serious crime.
Howie, we keep hearing about FARA. That's the Foreign Agents Registration Act. This would fall under a potential violation of that act. It's important to point out here, though, that there's two investigations ongoing now linked to Hunter Biden. We've got this one, which is the probe by the Department of Justice. Then we've also got the Delaware, I believe it's the Attorney General's office there that is looking into him for potential tax evasion, tax fraud. Is there a link between the two, or they're really on parallel tracks here?
Well, it's important to point out on this news story that Hunter Biden, according to Politico, is not the focus of the investigation. The head of the company is a former Clinton White House official, Karen Tramontano, and she says Hunter Biden didn't hook up her company with Burisma, but a business associate of Hunter Biden's who served with him on the board of the Ukrainian energy giant did put the two together. So like a lot of things involving the president's son, it's kind of a tangled web. Who knows, he might have to testify. But I think it is the media's responsibility to follow all these threads. This may or may not be as serious as the other investigation, but I don't think they're directly linked.
I mean, I think I've lived in Washington for 12 years now, and it's even hard for me to follow the intricacies here. I think, it's worth pointing out, though, that just this week, the Biden administration launched this anti-corruption effort. They're trying to root out corruption and prevent U.S. companies from working with foreign governments, foreign businesses that are engaged in this type of activity. I want to get your thoughts on this other story before I let you go. Take a listen to Jen Psaki being asked about the president's cat yesterday.
Update on the White House cat. Is that something that's still happening here? Our readers are asking us a lot.
If you see a tail wagging coming out of the briefing room, you'll know something bad's about to happen. I don't have any update on the cat. I know there's a lot of interest.
All right, waste of everybody's airtime there, or something that's kind of cute, kind of funny, still has a place?
This is clearly a calculated effort to distract from all the bad publicity surrounding Biden's biting dog, Major. Look, there's nothing wrong with a light moment in the briefing room. Maybe the reporters got tired of asking about infrastructure, but those kind of questions, I know the Yahoo reporter said, America wants to know about the alleged future White House cat. I don't know about that. But I do know that it's kind of like the what flavor of ice cream did you get, Mr. President questions. It adds to the perception of friendliness. Was that catty enough for you?
That was pretty good. Bill and I are Team Major, for the record. Thanks so much.